My favorite Benny meme is Biney. Why is the quality so bad? Because my internet sucks, and this game is also really low quality. $21.9, gotta do the tri-hex resolution. Why is down not working? It's so hard to press down. $420p would be really good if Twitch still showed what source resolution was. Like, instead of saying source, show the actual resolution it was originally being streamed at. Now, the only people that'll notice if it's 420p are the people that are actually gonna count the resolution. No, the route is not the same as the record. It's pretty similar though. I just need to keep telling myself to re-grab faster than I usually do there with that setup. With the old setup I always had to do a slightly slow re-grab. But with that one I have to go really fast. Wow. This angle might not work. Okay. I am not adult. Do not do the adult strat. Yeah, I failed the clip once, and my bottom of the well in general was kind of sloppy. Nice. I know how to liven the chat up. Wow, really? I post a Lil Z and no other Lil Z's? Maybe the chat really is broken. Yes, this route is different from world record. This route is faster. The video on the left is my PB. The big video is me playing right now. Well, okay, the thing about this route and the record route is the route that I'm using right now is 2 minutes and 15 seconds faster if you only time the route alone. But this route is exclusive to N64, and the world record route is done on VC. And N64 loses a lot of time to VC from lag and slower loading times. So I don't actually save that entire 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I lose quite a bit of it. I'm not... That's the thing I'm not sure about, though. I don't know how much... It's very, very difficult to time lag in this game. So I don't know how much time is lost to lag. I know for loading times it's roughly 30 seconds. So I think overall this route is slightly faster than the VC route. It's hard to tell exactly, but based on my Summer Best now versus Moltov's old Summer Best, and just generally how I've been playing, I think that this route is just very slightly faster. I do watch competitive Melee, yeah. You might see me in the chat spamming to run over occasionally. In VG Bootcamp. I don't play Melee though. I'm just a casual scrub. Not that I know of, Wallace. Well, not on GameCube. On VC, yes. On VC, this route would be probably 2 minutes faster than Moltov's route. Close to 2 minutes faster. Well, that would be if you were on VC 1.0 Inject, which is a banned version for speedrunning, since it's not actually a legitimate version. What? What? Oh my god, I don't even know what I just did there. I know this is not a good angle though. Well, actually it's a decent angle, but I had to stop it early there. Okay, that... So to explain what just happened there, my adapter has this thing where it will occasionally just drop an input, and when it does that while I'm holding Z, the game will read that as I let go of Z and then repress Z. So that's how I ended up targeting the P-hat. And then, so normally if that would happen, that would pretty much screw over that super slide completely, because my angle is completely dependent on everything I do before the... I just went in the potion shop. My angle is completely dependent on everything I do before getting to the P-hat. And then I can't retarget over there because the P-hat's in my way. And I don't know what kind of angle to get from there if I'm looking away from the P-hat. So then I somehow was able to target the P-hat, roll, and get a decent angle towards Hyrule Castle somehow. I don't know how I did it, but basically I'm a god. And the funny thing is, that was actually extremely fast. Like, when I super slide there, it usually does not go that fast. Like, that would have been a best split if I didn't go in the potion shop. I went into the potion shop because I'm an idiot. And I don't know how to work my control stick very well. The adapter I'm talking about is an N64 to GameCube adapter from RAFnet. What happened to the No Target West Escape video? I highlighted it. Should be in my highlights. Yeah, ESS position is fine. It's like, it probably overall would still be easier to do ESS on an N64 controller, but I just overall prefer a GameCube controller, but you can still ESS fine with a GameCube controller on N64. Like, ESS position is more based on the version you're playing than the controller you're using. Because the reason it's harder on VC is not just because you're forced to use a GameCube or classic controller, but because the actual dead zone is smaller on the VC version, or bigger on the VC version. Do I know if Runner Guy is alive? Yes, he is. In fact, Runner Guy is so alive that he actually made a Twitter. I think. I'm pretty sure it's him. The reason this route is only possible on N64 is for a glitch to get the Eyeball Frog early from King's Aura. Normally, you're supposed to get it late in the trade quest for the Big Goron Sword. And on the N64 version 1.0 and 1.1 versions, you can get that early by talking to him as he's supposed to give you the Zora Tunic and then hold R. And he ends up giving you the Eyeball Frog instead, but that's fixed in all 1.2 versions, and any version that's not on N64 is 1.2. And the reason the Eyeball Frog is important is there's a wrong warp you do late in the run that involves a timer, and there are 3 timers you can do it with. Eyeball Frog, Eye Drops, and Odd Mushroom all work. The VC route uses Odd Mushroom, but Odd Mushroom is kind of slow to get. So what the VC route has to do is it gets the chicken and then hatches the chicken, or gets the egg, hatches it into a chicken, get Kajiro, and then trade Kajiro for Odd Mushroom in Lost Woods. But the N64 route instead can just get the egg and then just go straight to King's Aura and do the trick and then get Eyeball Frog. The reason you need the egg, though, is the trick to get Eyeball Frog really doesn't work if you don't have an item in that slot where the item is supposed to go. Hey, Cools. Cools, I saw you doing a 100% run. How did that go? Did you finish? Yeah, blue is my best split color. Contrabands, as far as I know, there is no second ZSR marathon planned. Oh, dang, that sucks. The timer item is used for a wrong warp from Deku Tree to Bongo Bongo. Basically what you do is you get a timer item, you dupe over it with a bottle, so that when it expires, it reloads whatever room you're currently in instead of taking you back to where you got the item. And then you can use that room reload as your exit point for the wrong warp. So then you just do the deck retreat wrong warp, have it expire at the right frame, and then you go to bongo bongo. Oh, this movement is disgusting. Explain the split colors. Green means I'm ahead, and I save time on that split. Blue is a best split. Yellow is I'm ahead, but I lost time on that split. Red is behind and lost time. Orange is behind but saved time. I'm still going to be doing 100%, I'm just doing all dungeons right now. Because I'm really close to the record, so I feel like I should just go for it. You get to be a moderator in Twitch chats by being a meme master. Yeah, my Bombshy split actually was a best split in my PB. It's still improvable though, it's not like a godly best split. But it is difficult to keep up with. Good backflips. God damn. Nice. The split I can save the most time is the BC wrong warp. I can save over a minute there. Thank you, Slybot. Molotov still runs OOT, but he hasn't been doing all dungeons much lately. He's been focusing on no RBA wrong warp. But yeah, he streams pretty frequently. What am I gonna do with my hearts? Okay, I'm just not gonna take damage from the statue pull. He's focusing on no RPA wrong warp. It's a different category. My summon best is at the bottom. It's 135.40. I think a 137 is realistically possible. Maybe even a 136. Okay, just don't take damage here. Slow. Alright, check out the possible time save on this split. Actually, these next 3 splits, 3 or 4 splits, I can save a lot of time. I can save like close to 2 minutes on the next 2 splits all together. And then everything after that is going to be really hard to save time on. The most viewers I've ever had, I think it was around 7,000 when I got my 451 100%. First try, that's really good. The reason I reset there is if I don't, then this next wrong warp coming up soft locks the game. Because the wrong warp is partially dependent on the last cutscene you saw. And if I didn't save warp there, the last cutscene would have been the Bolero fire cutscene. And that cutscene will soft lock the wrong warp. But the title screen also counts as a cutscene. And if the title screen is the last cutscene watched, then the wrong warp will work perfectly fine. And the reason I'm taking damage here in the lava is for the wrong warp. I'm gonna have to kill myself. So I want to get down to half a heart. Mr. Jolin, maybe? It doesn't really matter though, because the way I do that strat, I'm not wasting any time anyway. Like, I'm never in the lava for more time than would... I'm never in the lava for so long that it makes King Dodongo attack later. Three paws, awesome. This might even be a best. Yeah, I play around with the debug ROM a lot. I used to use it for a lot of testing. I haven't used it as much recently because, I don't know, I guess the regular ROM is good enough for me. But yeah, it's a really good tool for testing some stuff. And also fun to just mess around with in general. Yes, I will go for the God Hess. I will never not go for it. Alright, so coming up is a fairly difficult test. I'm gonna enter the wasteland, start a Hess, and if everything goes well, continue that Hess all the way to Desert Colossus. It's the longest Hess in the game, and very difficult to control and get all the way there, but it saves a lot of time if you do. Oh yeah, baby. Beautiful. That was looking very sketchy at certain points, but that was good. Come on, okay. Now I just need a good spirit hover to go with that. Beautiful. That should even be a best. I know Speed Frog, but that is lag reduction that is not worth going for. Even the bomb gods are on my side today. That's when you know it's the run. That was actually really scary. That was very close to not working. That was basically the bare minimum height that the BK skip would have worked on. My health is fine. I decide like how I want to take damage based on my bomb count, because it's faster to take damage from bombs during the Twin Rova fight than from the Beamos. I really shouldn't have taken any hits from the Beamos at all, but I wasn't 100% sure on my bomb count, and I wanted to play it safe. I actually have been practicing a slightly faster but riskier version of the Spirit cutscene skip. It saves like 4 seconds, but I don't know if I want to go for it in this run. Oh, but you know what? I could lose a lot of time on this split because recently I've been getting really, really bad Twin Nova fights, and I have no idea why. Like, they're just giving me the worst RNG all the time. And, like, being in impossible places to hit. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but these guys have not been nice to me lately, so we'll see. This is a good start. Hello? Hello? Okay. Please don't. Okay. Please move. See, that's what I'm talking about. I've been getting similar to that, except very slightly off more to the side, so that's completely out of reach. At least that hit, though. Uh-oh. That almost could have not one-cycled if I was just a bit too late on that last slash. Rut my heat. On the first phase, she'll always shoot the same type 3 times in a row. It's not RNG at all. It's just if you do some damage to her, and then go into a second phase, that's when she starts alternating. So if you can one-cycle her, you never have to worry about it. Purpose of shooting hookshot. The first phase, the purpose of shooting hookshot is so that one of them stays in place, so that I'm not trying to hit a moving target, I can hit a still target. The purpose on the second phase is to make her spin immediately after she shoots the beam, which makes her move to the next platform about 3 seconds faster. Wow. Remember when I said I can save almost 2 minutes on the next few splits? Yeah, they were pretty good. Alright, I've got some new strats for the upcoming parts. Alright, I've actually got a new strat here, but I'm not entirely confident in it. I'm gonna bitch out and do a slower strat. Oh my god, okay, a really slower strat. We're going really old strats. Oh my god. That was dumb. Whatever. Okay, this next split is surprisingly hard to save time on. So hopefully this goes well. That was very close to going wrong. Okay, so the reason I have to go into Deku Tree and then just play Bolero, which seems completely pointless, is I'm going to be doing a wrong warp later on in the run, from Deku Tree to Bongo Bongo. And that wrong warp, if the Deku Tree entrance cutscene is the last cutscene I saw, the wrong warp will just break and softlock my game, and the run will be over. So I have to get rid of that cutscene and then replace it with Bolero Fire cutscene, and now the Bolero Fire cutscene is going to be the last cutscene I watch when I do that wrong warp, and everything will be nice and good for that. No, my summon best went down by 5 seconds, not 45. Does Water Temple cutscene actually work? Because if so, I could actually see not skipping Water Temple cutscene not being that slow. Alright, so by pulling this egg right here, it'll make King Zora unfreeze when I unload him and reload him. because eggs are apparently really hot and melt red ice. And this is where the difference between the N64 and VC route comes in, because this trick I'm doing right here to get Eyeball Frog early. On VC, you would have just gotten Zora Tunic. And I can use this Eyeball Frog for two things. One, a cutscene skip for the Water Medallion, and then two is the Deku Tree to Bongo Bongo Wrong Warp. Please. Speed Frog accidentally confirmed it, nice. That's actually good to know. I kind of want to mess around with that now. I don't need more bombs. It's not necessarily the egg that despawns the ice, it's the text box that comes with it. You can actually... The original way it was discovered was actually by reading the sign near King Zora, and the text box from that unloaded the ice. But it was recently discovered that you can just use a trade item like that, which is obviously quite a bit faster. Oh god. Okay. I am the kind of speedrunning. Thank you. I am very kind. Yeah, so the timer here is the Eyeball Frog timer. It's an item you get from the Big One Sword Trading Quest. But what I'm going to be using it for is I'm going to activate the Water Medallion cutscene, and then I'm going to have the timer run out when the cutscene's about to start, and that'll have me skip the cutscene, but I still get the Water Medallion. Zamiel, that wasn't a shield turn forward, that was an attempt at a shield turn that failed because I'm bad at turning. As far as I know, the only thing in the game where a shield turn in the same direction actually helps is the 2-3-1 setup. I've never seen any other trick that uses that. Technically, I think it's faster to not hookshot that ladder, but it seems really stupid. Speed frog, pauses and lag reduction, that's basically it. I'm not supposed to do that, dude. I need to get bombs. So there's two methods to enter a Deku Tree as adult, and this method is technically, oh my god, are you serious? This method is technically slower because it's 2 extra pauses, but if you get bombs, then you save 12 seconds in Fire Temple. Are you serious, dude? Okay, if I don't get bombs this time, I'm just getting bombs in fire. That is so stupid, dude. I am mad. Well, I'm gonna lose quite a bit of time on this split and the Fire Temple split now. You generally want to try to avoid using the hookshot while on the timer, because the hookshot freezes the timer temporarily, but because of that dumb stuff that happened, this is probably a better idea. Just for safety. The timer is the eyeball frog timer. You can lose time on this split. The only places you lose time on this split are pauses and lag and loading screens, and because I had to take a few extra loading screens because I was attempting to get bombs. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my god, this is really bad. I have to get the heart container now. Because I took an extra... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna lose a lot of time on this split, and the Shadow Temple split, and the Hammer split. That's really dumb. I have to get the container here because I was at critical health, and at critical health your camera changes, and if your camera changes, the wrong warp won't work. And I wanted to be at 1.5 hearts at Bongo because that would be the optimal amount of health to have without having the camera change and having the lowest amount of health so you die fast. But no. I have to be dumb and take an extra hit. How much time am I gonna lose on this? If I'm doing the math right, I could lose almost 30 seconds on this split. No, that sounds wrong. I don't know. This position is good though. Oh yeah, so what happened with Bongo? I dropped a bomb and I blew him up before he loaded. So I beat him really fast. Saltor, I went below a heart in the fight. Oh wait, you know what? I guess you're right. Although that could have been kind of risky because I would have to rely on the bushes to actually drop a heart, and then also hope that I don't lose time. But you're right. I'll keep that in mind in the future. Okay, I'm not gonna lose as much time as I thought I was gonna. I didn't equip Ocarina. I did equip Ocarina. Wow, cool. Good job, me. Yeah, Speed Frog, I know. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. I can go into the fight with... I can manage my health going into the fight. And I guess it will make the Void Warp safer, since I don't have a chance of dying now. Well, I do have a chance, but I'd have to get screwed over really bad. No, you do not need magic for all dungeons. Xanox the Ark, you're thinking of the wrong song. I did get the Minuet Forest earlier, although I died in the middle of the cutscene. But you're probably thinking of Saria's song, which was not the song I played. Freedom! I think I can still get a 137 with this if I play really well in Fire Temple. I forgot, I was supposed to take one less hit from the bomb and just take a hit there. Forgetting my own strats. Nice. 25-word essay. How does that work? Okay, so what's actually hitting Ganon there is the infinite sword glitch, but the reason I was using the hookshot is when you use hookshot or bow or some kind of projectile at him, he spins his staff, and during his staff spin, he's actually vulnerable, and you can stun him like that. So I use the hookshot to make him spin his staff as soon as he gets up, which allows my ISG to hit him again and then keep him down again. Alright, so everything is up to the last. These next two splits are really going to determine the run. Castle Escape and Ganon should be consistent and really can't save much time at all. So 137 or 138 is really dependent on the next two splits. And Megaton Hammer I'm guaranteed to lose time on, because I have to get bombs. Gravy, there was no All Dungeons world record before Wrong Warps. This category wasn't made until long after Wrong Warp was discovered. The closest thing would be the MST record before Wrong Warps, which was 230 something. Minus 135 would put me at 138. Minus 137 would make it a 137. That's a nice number. Please, dude. Not now. Would I rather grind any percent or no Wrong Warp? Is kill myself an option? Oh my god. I hate that jump. It feels random whether you climb or clear it. No. Why? That feel when failed super slide? That is not throwing a bomb. I was not supposed to get a heart. Man, all the slop. Please no Chocorino. Not gonna lose as much time as I expected, but I have to play this split really well to get a 137. Not a good start. Yeah, at this point, I don't expect a 137. I don't think I'll continue running this if this run ends up being record. Like, I'm not too interested in this category, honestly. Like, it's a good category, but I would rather just do a lot of 100%. Maybe I'll continue running it on the side with 100%. Molotov losing 2 records in 2 days. Did CMA get the no RBA wrong warp record? Because I didn't hear about him losing no RBA wrong warp. Alright, so no 137, but still gonna be a good time. Hello. Don't shield there. That was a different wrong warp that's... So that wrong warp works very similarly to the Deku-treated Ganon's Castle wrong warp, but it's much more complicated. So behind every boss door, there's a loading zone, even though you're not ever supposed to touch that loading zone without glitches. And that loading zone actually leads to the room, like, right before the boss, right outside the boss door. So if you use that exit point for your exit point with wrong warp from the Fire Medallion, or from the Fire Temple Blue warp, you get warped here, very conveniently. Oh, it was Marco that got the record. Nice. Congrats to him. I'll probably lose a little bit of time on this split because my PB did it really well. But I got the kiss, so it's all good. All of this yellow, that is disgusting. Why? Look at my splits, dude. Oops. Please stop it. Okay. Alright, so beginning of the run was kind of meh. Got some nice blues. And then, oh man, this part was great. Look at all this time save. And then I'm just going yellow, yellow, yellow. It's all disgusting. Piss everywhere. Pretty much. Dude, if I got good luck at bomb farming at Deku Tree, this would have been a 137. That's dumb. Go, Sid, go. No, you never change the sig in Go Sig Go. That's like changing the stiv in the stiv copy pasta. You just don't do that. You guys are silly. That was a good fight. This is on N64. RIP 137. Oh well. $138.16. Alright. That was a decent run. Oops, I keep doing that, please, stuff. Okay. So, like, failing one flying clip at the beginning was kind of dumb, but whatever. After that, though, the run was very good up to... really, all the way from Bomb the Well to Spirit Temple, or even Eyeball Frog, or no, Water Temple, I played really well. And then bomb farming at Deku Tree messed me up. Honestly, besides the bomb farming at Deku, the rest went really well. Like, I played really well, it's just that stupid bomb farming went bad. Oh well. Thanks everyone. WR, 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 Franker Z, LZ. Go run ogre.